Romans 13:11, King James Version. And that knowing the time that now is high time to awake out of sleep. For now our salvation is nearer than when we believe.
They sleeping on me, gotta wake 'em up, gotta wake 'em up, man, gotta wake 'em up. They sleeping on me, gotta wake 'em up, gotta wake 'em up, man, gotta wake 'em up. They sleeping on me, gotta wake 'em up, gotta wake 'em up, man, gotta wake 'em up. They sleeping on me, gotta wake 'em up, gotta wake 'em up, man, gotta wake 'em up.
First off, we the cream of the crop, the good shepherd, we the sheep of his flock. You think you woke, but you really still not. Warm water to the face when we on the block. Wipe your slobber right there, you still got a little vaccines and weed. Now that's what I call a double dribble. Follow the breadcrumb, cause this ain't where you're from. Stop killing each other for these neighborhoods that you on. Fighting one enemy, you're back to the other. They snuffing you from behind while you facing your brother. Selling your people genocide, claim you getting robbed. Then when you're dead, we can't afford to put you in the box. Open the Bible, let the Father show you how you're rich. He put forever in your hands, let him have this. Because that 144 gotta come from us. Rise, watch the crush out your eyes, time to run them
They
up.
sleeping on me, gotta wake 'em up, gotta wake 'em up, man, gotta wake 'em up. They sleeping on me, gotta wake 'em up, gotta wake 'em up, man, gotta wake 'em up. They sleeping on me, gotta wake 'em up, gotta wake 'em up, man, gotta wake 'em up. They sleeping on me, they sleeping, gotta wake 'em up, gotta wake 'em up, going down.
Well, could you tell me if I asked you about our history? Where are we really from and our true identity? What was our native tongue before we came across them seas? Why was our people chained up and muzzled like beasts? You never thought about it, huh? That's cause you in this coma called the American dream. They show you what they wanna. Say you can be anything if you get you a diploma. But not to be a king or queen and put them scriptures on you. The Jewish telling fables and they printing Photoshop. They gave us stepped on truth, but now we got the drop. So we take it to the streets in each and every block, telling them we the real Jews, we supposed to be on top. We on the clock doing the work, sounding off the trumpet. Your shy is coming, your shy is coming, your shy is coming. No man will know the hour and he not coming in peace, but he gon' catch you when it's least expected like a thief.
They sleeping on me, gotta wake 'em up, gotta wake 'em up, man, gotta wake 'em up. They sleeping on me, gotta wake 'em up, gotta wake 'em up, man, gotta wake 'em up. They sleeping on me, gotta wake 'em up, gotta wake 'em up, man, gotta wake 'em up. They sleeping on me, gotta wake 'em up, gotta wake 'em up, man, gotta wake 'em up.
My people sleep like they got hit in their head like Devo. Lost sheep trying to find home like Nemo. I see dead people, Hebrew people, arise dry bones. Don't you know you holy people? Ain't you tired of being treated like scum? Gum on the bottom of a shoe stepped on. Systematically oppressed sister child, wildin' out in the hood just to let it all out. I be rubber gripping, leather back gripping, riding on my bike with my Bible. I begin it. I be rubber gripping, leather back gripping, riding on my bike with my Bible. I begin it. Gotta save souls. This is a story never told. You are the apple of his eye, but you neglect the dough. But when you die and wake up in the afterlife, you gon' be wishing you had listened when you had the time.
Gotta wake 'em up, gotta wake 'em up, man, gotta wake 'em up.
Oh boy, CO, we just missed another one.
Here we go. Shalom, 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 family. How y'all doing? Peace and blessings to everybody out here. Appreciate y'all for tuning in to TBT Radio. We're your hosts. I'm Chop.
It's your brother Aksham.
And we about to get ready to go in and get live today, boy.
Oh, yeah. Just bump that. They sleeping on me.
Gotta wake them up.
When you said Breeze that on that thing now?
Oh, man. Talked to Brian. Brian said that mug was at like 200K. Like 200 something K. I'm like, man. That thing solid.
Oh, praises, man.
Oh, praises to the Most High.
When we get ready to bring them in, you know, y'all get a chance to chop it up on that. But Peace and blessings to everyone. Hope y'all doing well. We're gonna let a couple people come in. Appreciate y'all patience.
All praise to the Most High.
I know we're people practicing patience, especially we, seeing that we always on Judah time. We can't seem to get on, the correct time. We just got it Judah time. So
Judah.
we're getting it together though, fam. Getting it together. Yeah.
Kind, just doing a quick mic check real quick.
Can y'all hear us loud and clear?
Yeah, so we want to make sure that everybody can hear us loud and clear. Y'all can hear us loud and clear.
Shalom, Gabar. What's good, Doc? We see you.
Goodbye, ma.
Been showing mad love lately. Appreciate you coming through and supporting.
Bulletin.
We're going to give y'all some shout outs as we proceed through the show. Y'all stick with us. Ask that y'all stick with us all the way through. Got some goodies coming through.
Got some good goodies.
So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into the mission statement. No one said they couldn't hear us, so I'm taking it everyone can hear us loud and clear.
All
so
praises.
Here we go. Mission statement, right? We at TBT Radio / podcast aim to embrace those who are making positive movements that will take our people and all people in the right direction in all areas of life by way of entertainment / arts, spirituality, and an overall entrepreneurial mindset. So y'all already know what that is. That's what we kicking here, man, and appreciate y'all growing with us, because we all growing as a nation, as a people, and bringing forth this image of Christ at COE. That's what we represent. I got
Christ
it on
over
here.
everything. Y'all already know. If you ain't know what COE meant, it's Christ over everything.
Not
everything.
something. Not something. Not everything, but
everything. Yes, sir.
So we prayed and pray to bring you all a blessed show tonight. Without further ado, we're going to introduce our guest for tonight's show. It's one of our beloved brothers in this community, as fellow followers of Christ, one of our brothers in Christ. From what I could see and from the research I've done on him, man, he's been bringing forth classics since 2011.
Yes, sir.
You feel me?
Yes, sir.
With 14 projects out now and counting, with a plethora of singles out.
Singles.
And he's steady going. So we're going to get into the spirit and bring this brother in. Hey, here we have our Brotha Bron7e.
Yes. Sir, let's get it going. Let's get it going. Got our Brotha Bron7e in. Hey, Brotha Bron7e. Look. He's still working. Look at him. He don't never stop working.
See, this is the process. You always catch and learn.
He's still working. Look at him. He don't never stop working.
This is the process. I think we got people playing in the background.
Yeah, if you can.
If you can mute us in the back.
Mute us in the background because it's the feedback.
Mute y'all in the back.
Yeah.
So here we got Op in the building, man. How you doing, Op?
I can't complain, man. Blessed by the best.
Yeah.
And we can tell. We're gonna see how he been blessing you.
Right, exactly.
All
yes,
praises,
sir.
Man. For those that don't know, let them know where you reside at and what body you represent, Op.
If you come visit GOCC Los Angeles, you're gonna see me.
Yes, sir.
In the LA, big LA, huh?
The LA body.
Okay.
How's things going out there? Everything on the up and up?
Yeah, everything is straight over here. Our elder took off. Elder Uriah. Y'all might see him now sitting with the elders now, right?
Right.
Before he was there, that was our elder, you know what I'm saying? So all praises, shout out, the elder Uriah.
Shout out.
I never even knew that though. Me personally, I never even knew that. I knew I just always heard him. Like he was always writing he was writing the majority of the lessons. I was like, man, whoever this elder Uriah is, we going in. I've seen him, but didn't put the name to the face until probably about like last year.
It's my elder. Yeah, y'all think I'm hard.
So we see where you get it from.
Exactly.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Your
man.
rock is not playing.
We don't need to right
Not
now.
playing.
The way things is going, ain't no time to play, is it all?
Nah.
At all. At all.
So let's dive right in. So people came to get to know you, so we're gonna dive in. We announced how all the work you've done, so we're gonna dive into the music side of things. But
so before we actually hit that, we forgot to talk to the people real quick. Make sure everybody hit that like button right now so we can get that algorithm shaking up in here. Hit that like button right now. Even if you hit dislike, it don't matter. Let's get that algorithm shaking right now. After you do that, go hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell notification. And bring your tail back and let's get this show popping right here. Let's do it one time for the Most High real quick. Let's get it.
One time for the hype.
Let's get it real quick.
Ain't nothing without it. So that's what we want to dive into, man. Just getting to know our brother. So we know and we see the strength that you're projecting to the community, right? Great energy, great momentum and motivation, through your walk, right? So let's tell the people about what it was like getting to this point to even know Christ. What was life like before Christ? Because
easier than this,
right? Because the reason why I want to ask, because see, through your music we hear your testimony. But I know through life, it was a lot of what? Tests. So, man, how, tell us a little bit about your test that you went through, man, to get to this point.
Well, did a lot, man. Been a lot of men, Been a lot of men. I did about 31. I did about 31 years in that world, So. A good. You heard that KKK yet? Kings Killing Kings?
Yeah. Come on.
In a grip.
Talking to myself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that, is what's going on. A rough upbringing. My criminal life started real young. So, and then you get into your 20s and you get tired. You think you just about to go get you a job and just be cool like that. You don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that kind of stuff. A lot of jail time. A lot of stitches and you know what I'm saying? Broken Bones. Another one to listen to is My Praise. That that was my life. And man, the Father was on me. On me, bro. From birth. You know what I'm saying? I was born choking.
In what
no reason.
In what way? Like just gasping for air or umbilical cord?
But getting no air. Wasn't no air. I was getting choked. I grow up and I get into all of this spiritual stuff and I understand different. And that's all I could think of. It was demons. Demons. They was trying to stop me from coming here, bro. It wasn't a umbilical cord situation or none of that. Just couldn't breathe. You know what I'm saying? The doctors running around circles, tripping, flipping out, trying to help me. And my mama them say, and then out of nowhere, I just breathed. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Turned blue and all that. You know what I mean? And they nobody could understand or explain what was going on with me. I never had a problem like that again. But yeah, they was trying to take me out, man. And pretty much everywhere I went, I had something on my back, like a dark cloud. Like, my luck was bad. I was always in some trouble. always hurting myself. I was always bleeding or something, you know, and I believe it was the Father. Father was on me. I couldn't find no peace nowhere, you know, and if I seen any peace, it was through wickedness. You know, I had to steal something. I had to, you know, something of this nature, you know, but, and then, man, all of a sudden it was like a feeling, like no more. And I knew that the Father was done with me. He was done. He was about to kill me. You know what I'm saying? And I was asleep. And I woke up at 3 a.m. It was 3:00 when I looked at the clock. You know, I had a cable box across from my bed, and you know, I bust out my sleep, and I'm looking at that clock right there on the cable box. It was 3:00, bro. I don't know what that means, but it's a trip that I didn't wake up at 2:59 or 3:01. It was 3:00 on the hour. You know what I'm saying? And I was scared to death, bro. I was scared to death, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking through the cracks in the room. I'm thinking I see stuff walking around and stuff. I bugged out that night. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at my feet, looking at my toes. I'm seeing a tag on my toe. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it was the Most High. He computed that to me like, you know, it's about to be over for you, buddy. And I felt that. And I believe that the people who passed, who died in this world, I believe they got that too. You know, I believe they had that chance to turn around. I believe that comes to everybody. I don't believe that was exclusive to just me. You know, because I know a lot of people who died, man. And I know that in them last days, they was acting real weird. They was not themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you usually hear that, right? When it comes to people, say they wasn't acting the same, just felt something different about them. So I believe you're absolutely right on that, man. So
I felt it. I felt it coming, bro. I felt that death coming. And man, I was far away from home. I had been jumping states, you know, doing some things I wasn't proud of, you know what I'm saying? That I don't want to incriminate myself right now, talking about, you know what I'm saying? But I think I was in Boston. I was in Boston, man. So I said, okay, first thing I need to do is go home. You know, one thing I wanted to do was just see my mom. You know, but I had warrants and stuff here. I was on the run, you know. So I came back on my birthday, which is October 27th, and I went to jail on her birthday, which was November 13th. You know, so I got over here. I was here about 2 weeks, and they pulled me over and they took me. You know, and I went and sat down, and that's where I found this book, man. It was 2007.
Boy.
It was 2007.
So when you found
November,
it, was it more of a thing of, okay, let me read it, let me figure out, you know, some things through the Bible before eventually getting to this point?
I dodged that book, man. I dodged that book. You know, I had a lot of books. I had a lot of books in my cell. And I read all them books. You know, it was like I was different, you know, because it was coming from what happened to me that night. It was like everything computed that night. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know I didn't know it was the Most High. You know, I had never read no scripture before. I don't got no church upbringing or none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
as many of us.
So, and that's what I was gonna ask, man. So, like, to get caught up in that lifestyle. So you say you grew up in LA, correct? That's your stomping ground, right?
Southern California.
Southern California. So
Southern California, LA to San Diego, all points in between. San Bernardino, you know what I'm saying? Moreno Valley, in the Rib, you know, Hemet. You know, just a Southern California kind of guy, you know what I'm saying? It's only 2 hours difference, you know, north to south. So I done been all up in through this and in LA, yeah.
Right. So, like I said, I know you. Well, according to the streets, you would be an OG, so you didn't seen a lot of things, right? So
big OG.
Just want to speak on, so you know what they portray in the movies and in Hollywood when it comes to this particular area of Babylon, right? So would you say, what was your experience facing that? Would you say it was more so a thing where you had no choice but to live that life, or did you have an ultimatum?
Well, I didn't think about it that much. A lot of thought didn't go into it, you know, at all. I had the kind of mother that worked all day. You know, when I woke up, she was at work. When I went to sleep, she was at work. You know,
so was it kind of a thing where you had to raise yourself?
I was standing on chairs cooking Thai ramen at the age of 4.
Wow, man.
For real?
True story. And had a good mom.
So it ain't like she was a bad mother. She just had to work.
She was a great mother. She was a good mother. Oh, when she was home, it was great when she was home.
Boy, and I want to say this real quick. That's the thing that we got going on. Like, with families now, from then even to now, like, it's just because we work in and I'm gonna say the correct name, so they don't try to flag us or nothing. We work inside of these corporations and spend so much time in the corporations, we have no time for family or anything, not even self goals.
Right. But what does it go straight to? And I'm gonna let you dive into it. The curses. What does it say? You shall not even enjoy thy children.
For they shall go into captivity.
Going straight to the corporations right after you.
So, like you said, she was a good mother. It wasn't like she didn't want to be there, but she had to provide. But man,
she was good, man, and she was deep. She was deep too, real spiritual. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, you know, she was the one who kind of got me how I am. You know, how I'm able to see things that not for eyes to see. You know, things that you got to see with your mind. You know, I gotta give my mom the props for that.
All praises. So was it other family members that at least tried to steer you the right way, or it was just the environment?
Well, I was the one. They hurting, man. They hurting since I come into this truth, and they don't want to follow me in this truth. Now, I was just talking to my brother, you know, like last week, and we got on the phone, and we was on the phone. We brought the son up, you know. He had to be at work, and I got to do my thing, but, you know, we on the phone all night long, you know, till it was bright out. And he was just expressing everything that, like, the family is going through, you know what I'm saying, and missing me and stuff, you know. And it was real deep. It was real deep, bro, because I had no idea. I had somewhat an idea, but not in the way that he was explaining it, you know. And just, you know, the tears and everything, man, the whole get down, you know. My family is hurting over there because, you know, I got uncles and stuff like that, but, you know, I don't know. I don't even know how to say that. You know what I'm saying? They still missing me though, you know. I got an older brother and everything, you know. I got an older brother in his 50s, you know. A OG, you know. So
how many siblings do you have?
I have it's 5 of us. 1 passed.
My condolences, man.
Yeah, 1 passed in 2001. My little brother was murdered.
Okay.
Shot in the head, you know.
Man.
But yeah, you know, it's a trip though, you know. It's a trip. And I really have to look at things differently, you know, and I'm gonna have to start going around there more, you know, because I go around there not so often, but I do go around there. But what I'm gonna have to do is start going around there a lot more and visiting with my family and things like that, you know. They be chiming into the page and stuff like that too. He told me that, you know, and they're probably gonna see this, you know.
So what do you think is the main hang up when it comes to your change in Christ, to where it's like that's keeping them from wanting to you know, be around more, or, you know, figure out what it is that has brought you to this change?
Well, that was what he had made plain to me. You know, it creates an awkwardness, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking that they don't want me around, and they feeling like I don't want to be around. You know what I'm saying? So we was both making a mistake, you know, of seeing each other that way. That was false. Cause I love them. I think about them every day. I pray for them. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. I might not necessarily pick up the phone, you know.
But you're picking up the spiritual phone, though.
Right.
You calling Pop for them.
Right. You know, and they over there missing me. So that changed the narrative, you know, real good, you know. So yeah, you know, and I had to tighten that up. And you know, my brother told me, he said, I don't want to fail.
That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
And you could tell, like right now, man, for all of us, we could tell the Most High is setting the tone. Like we really have to, you know, prepare ourselves to be that light, you know, and figure out a way to mend these different, you know, broken relationships, whether it be family and anyone that has an openness to, you know, to the thus said the Most High in Christ right now, because the Most High is humbling a lot of people's hearts. I'm seeing that all the way across the board. It's like it's the season for reaping. You see what I'm saying? So we got to get out here and do our part and play our position, man. And with what you're saying, it just speaks volume to that, man. So I'm glad the Most High is working that out in your life, man.
You never heard?
Go ahead.
I never heard that reason. I mean, it put me on my pockets. He said, I'm scared to fail. And he said, you know, it's been this long. It's been about 12 years. He like, you know, it's been this long. He said, and he said, I was telling everybody, like, you know, he's not playing with this. It's been a long time, you know, since he's been doing what he's been doing. And he's like, you know, it's not no fad. with my brother. You know, he's serious, and he has really cleaned up his whole life and everything, you know. And he was commending me for sticking to that. He said, because people have little epiphanies all the time, and they slide back into their ways. And that's what he was talking about when he said, I don't want to fail. He said, I don't want to jump into that and give it all I got and fail.
And I think that's what a lot of our relatives think about, you know, because like they see us do it and they think that it's easy. And them just being, you know, just looking at it, it's like it's all praises that you think it looks easy. How I'm keeping the Sabbath, how I'm not being a fornicator, I'm not smoking, I'm not drinking. All praise to the Most High, but you don't know the daily temptations and battles. So talk to me, call me, pick up the phone. Pretty much like what your brother did, so you can be able to open up that what you want, how you want to say that that opportunity to actually know, like, okay, look
what it is that we do.
Exactly.
And like that's what I'm saying. That's why we have to move, because I know you put it in a couple of your songs. Like you used to you know, go through and come off with this strong demeanor of the truth. You know we all did it. But I don't know about everybody else. Y'all can drop the threes in there in the comments. But it's like each holy day that goes by, each year, each Passover that goes by, it's like the Most High is humbling us. He's getting us closer to the Spirit, to where, you know, without speaking, without trying to force anyone to receive what it is that we stand for, it's like we've got to that peace within the fruits of the Spirit, to move in a way where, okay, regardless if they don't want to hear it, I have to live this life. I'm going to live this life. And whomever, like Christ said, well, he said, those, you know, my sheep hear my voice. And he said also that no man cometh to me unless the Most High do what? Draw. So us continuously walking in this walk and just, you know, having that peace of the Most High, and people are seeing it because we about to go into chaos. And so people are looking like, how are they so calm? What's driving them? So go ahead, Doc. It seemed like some hit. So go ahead and speak on it.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's like when they was chilling, we wasn't chilling.
Absolutely.
When they was partying, let's go here to see up there. You know what I'm saying? That has, you know what I'm saying? What's this, a spiral ram? You got the doors on it? We in the corner like, we was tripping in, you know? Oh, shut up, man. You know? Have some of this Thanksgiving dinner, man. Give me seconds. Ham hog. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We like, not supposed to be eating that. You know, the Most High, he didn't make that. You know, they was looking at us then like, you know, what is wrong with my family member? You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Bronze, look, we on the Most High diet.
Absolutely. I hope we get that. You know, but you know, now their world is disturbed. And we ain't been tripping off of your world. That's what we was doing, learning to detach from all of the things that have made y'all comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And it'll catch a lot of people in the truth up like that too. You know, you might have been in this book, you might have been a part of the church, a devout part of the church, right? But you wasn't ready to lose not being able to go to the store and get a loaf of bread. You know, you might have not been preparing yourself to go through that. So, you know, it's really the Most High doing this. He ripping us apart from each other. And he's doing that by the things that we find important. That's why we hashtagging all kind of stuff. Want nothing.
So what inspired that?
Nothing.
What fully inspired that? Because that's great to put that in the mindset of the people. What inspired that hashtag?
It done became so much now, man. But because it applies to so much. But originally, it's always something in our way. You know, we're on this side, the Most High is on that side, and it's always something in between us and the Most High, you know, to stop us and the Most High from doing that, you know? Instead, you have something that's like, you know, the Most High trying to reach, we trying to reach, but it's some garbage in between us, you know? And that's, you know, when I come up with that. And the devil is always, you know, if he know, because he has blessings too. He has blessings for us too. He has things that he can say, okay, well, I'll give you this. He did it to Christ.
Factual.
You know? I'll give you this if you just bow down and worship me, right?
Man. And
so he knows that he has stuff that we like, things that we want. And I remember that too, man, when I had got out, you know, because like I said, you know, when I went in there, I mean, I had that cell full of books, man. And all of the times before I had been locked up, I was right in the middle of the mix of everything, right? But this time, I just wanted to be on my bunk and read. I didn't even know I liked it to read like that. You know what I'm saying? But it was, you know, some Timothy Young, you know, some books like that. You know, some John Grissom and stacks of books, and I read them all. And something happened to the librarian. The librarian stopped coming through bringing us books. So I read all of the books that I had in my cell, and that Bible was the last book left. And it was beat up. It didn't have no cover or no back. You know, it was just the pages. And they was tore up and chewed up, brown, and it was a pretty bad looking Bible. But I started in Genesis and I read to Revelation, and I started over. You know, and that's how I got into that book. You know, so
what was your first experience? What was reading through it? What this was before coming to truth, Con.
Before it.
So what was some of the things when you was reading through? Did anything click along the lines of what we study now, or not so much?
It was mostly personal because of the ways I was always giving, you know. I always felt for people, you know. I had things a lot. I had things and somebody would want it. And they would need it more than me, and I would give it to them. You know,
Praise.
And the people around me would be like, "You stupid, man!" Like, "Oh, he got over on you and blah blah." They got over. Oh, you gave him that, and he gave you this. Like, you know what I mean? So they made that bad, you know. So to please the people around me and to please the hood, I became, you know, this tough dude and, you know, don't ask me for nothing kind of guy, you know.
And it
this
seems
is
like
mine.
it's always the
And-
haters. Go ahead.
And a hoarder of things, you know, and you know, the brag about how you a hustler and how I got this and I got that, and you know what I mean? And you can't have none, you know. But that's when that came, you know, but even in those times, if I saw in your eyes that you was in need and you was asking me, you was getting it. I was giving it to you, you know, but it was little things like that I started to notice in the Bible. And I'm like, that wasn't wrong about me. I need to put that back.
Right.
I need to put that back about myself. You know what I'm saying? So, and now I seen how you can stand up with that and know that it's righteous and know that the Most High is smiling down on you in the middle of those acts. And I was gone, you know, but I did wonder, what is wrong with these Israelites?
In the Bible at that time?
That I remember. Like, dang, they messed up again.
So you read it like a piece of literature when you first read it. Did you read it like a piece of literature when you first read it?
Yeah, I read it straight through.
So you started at Genesis.
Like a novel, yeah.
What?
More than one.
What book stood out the most to you, would you say?
I did 2 years, but I did around in numbers. Around in numbers and Deuteronomy, those were the books that start jumping out at me. Because by that time, reading this every day, I only stopped to like sleep and shower and chow time, and you know what I'm saying? Things like that. I did my little walk, you know, when they gave us time out stuff, I'd do my little walks, you know, but a lot of the times they couldn't even get me to go eat. I was already eating. I was in that book. You know what I'm saying? I would tell them, man, split that. Just split mine. Just leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? I did that a lot too. I did a lot of fasting in there too, not even on purpose. Just didn't want no food. Didn't want no food.
Boy.
You know, but I did get up there around that numbers and that Deuteronomy up there, and you know, and I seen them be forgiven. And I'm happy for them. Yeah, you know. You fixing it, you know, the Most High done kicked you out the land, he bringing you back now, you went over, you suffered, you did it, and you coming back now. And then it's like, you guys messed up again?
Boy.
Seems like we just can't get right.
Again.
And again.
Y'all messing up again.
And that's you could tell that's us, man. So
straight us.
We're going through that, man, and then so I guess I'm taking it. That was the last your last run in with that situation, huh? So what we're gonna get ready to lead into where you at now though. So getting out right then, right? Did any of that follow you out? All of the things that you ran across in the Bible.
Yeah, all of it. I got out, I sat down, and that's what I was about to tell you. How pathetic the devil got. How pathetic he got. He was begging. The devil was begging, please don't leave me. Please don't leave me. Right?
Tell us about it.
He was throwing me everything. People was calling me, yeah, I heard you out. I got this for you. I got that for you. Oh, I could give you that for this. Oh, you know how much these are going right now, right? All right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, don't even worry about it. You good. I know you good. Just, you know, look out for me when you know what I mean? Just trying to just get me back. You know, all kind of things was going on, you know, in my neighborhood. You know, where my circle of people, it was daytime now, and they was shining, and they calling me back, right? And I had to sit that out, you know, and I had to be strong in my decision, and you know, that's all I really did was work out. You know, I kept the workout going from when I was in there, you know, and eating, and you know, that food that they give you up in there is just like, man, when I got out, I didn't want nothing but fruit and vegetables. You know, I would throw some little grilled chicken in it sometimes, but other than that, that's how I was eating. And I was fasting a lot on purpose this time, you know, and I believe it was all of that had the Most High say, okay, you ready, come on, you know.
And that's what we want to
pulled me up out of that Christian church, you know what I'm saying? That was the only place I knew to go, you know, to find at least somebody who was talking about the Most High was on that corner church, right?
Right.
Which our part of town is full of. So, you know, I sat down, one wasn't cool, and I went to another one, and I went, you know what I mean? And I found one that was cool where I was sat down and I spent a little time there, but I'm still reading my book at the same time.
So you were staggering, huh?
So I wasn't one of them people that they could tell don't go in the Old Testament. It was too late for that. I was already, you know, sparked, turned out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I was able to spot what they had going on and get away from there too when it became too much, you know, got away from them, you know. But yeah, man, the devil, man, he okay, I would go to the store, right? I wouldn't get dressed or nothing. Hair be looking crazy, you know, slide my feet in some little shoes or something, right? And it'll be like a gorgeous woman just, you know what I'm saying? Chasing me like around the store and stuff like that. And just be, I'm like, this is the devil right here. This woman should not like me right here. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, just throwing themselves at me like I couldn't get away from them, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, I had a phone that I bashed up and went without a phone. Went without a phone for like 2.5 years. You know, because that was a big problem of mine. Women. Women. When everything was gone, the women was there.
Is that just the culture there, or it was just you had that type of status from where you from? Did they all know you, or
just the chase? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, trying to pull you back in, cause the light,
just the chase.
Cause you're not even fully in yet, but the light, he could tell that you're leaning towards that light at this point.
He knows what he can use to get you.
Tried to get you at birth, right?
Boom.
Constantly try to get, you know, and, you know, I mean, when he ran out of stuff, I bet you he liked this woman right here I'm about to send him.
Man.
You know? The woman probably don't even know why she on you. Why do I like this dude so much? Because the devil, it's the devil in you, woman.
Right. Didn't even know it.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't even, like we don't, like folk don't even know, you know, even ourselves, when a spirit attaches itself to you. That's why sometimes we need each other, being around like-minded people to, you know, to get that spirit off you. You know, as hard as it is, you know, for somebody to, you know, for us to accept things, like, look, humble down, take some consideration. Like, hey, look, let me get this demon off your back here. He been on you for about a month.
Right. But to identify it on something that could draw you towards it, you know, we have to be in some level of the spirit to identify. So we could see that, you know, with you identifying that the Most High was pulling you. What he said, you draw near to me and then I'll draw near to you.
Factuals.
What he said, if you withdraw from the adversary, he has to what? He has to flee.
Mm-hmm.
So now let's drum up to, okay, so what drummed up to getting into this truth? You done staggered from each. Man, did it freeze?
Nah, we just lost this video. That's all we lost. We lost video. All right, we good.
That was it's telling me that I'm losing juice. I got 20%. But
and one second, Bronze, for all of the listeners, we are gonna open the call line. That's why we're drumming it up now. But for the questions I see in the comments, please call in shortly. We're gonna go on break after we get these last few testimonies and give you all a chance to talk to Brother Bron. So y'all stick with us. I want to talk to y'all just as well as y'all want to talk to him. So let's tell him how the Most High blessed us with your presence in this walk with Christ.
Because he's a rewarder, man.
Where that? There you go.
Now I didn't say nothing wasn't happening as I'm refusing all this stuff and I'm sidestepping. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Every time, everything I was going through, he was hitting me with more of him. Like, ooh, that's what I'm talking about, my son. Now check this out that I got for you. Good bang, right? And he was just, left and right. And the more I got acquainted with that, the less the devil was able to, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Man, when you refuse him, you still got to worry about how the Most High getting ready. Oh, my goodness, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness, bro. Pass that test, y'all. If you're listening to this, pass that test. Don't fold, right? Because I was able to look them women in their faces and tell them, I don't got no use for you. I can't do nothing with it, little mama. You got, you know what I'm saying? You got to go and get out of here. You know what I'm saying?
So I got to do this, man. Since you talk about women, and you can touch on it briefly because I thought about it when we was doing couples working it out. I'm like, man, we could have brought you and your wife on, man. It would have been great.
But they're gonna be on part 2.
It's either that or we're gonna have a sister week. If you would allow, we'll definitely have sis come through. So since you resisted these jazzies, right?
She too shy. She won't even do a Fringes commercial, man.
Bro, come on, man.
We're gonna pray that the Most High. But we respect that though. That meek and quiet spirit, huh?
Kind.
She too shy, man. She'll fall apart. She'll turn into a pile of jello in front of y'all, man.
Man, we gonna look. Father will, we gonna make a trip.
Yeah, we had to come see y'all.
We gotta come see everybody, man. We gotta come see.
Keep saying it, right? So we speaking into existence.
We gotta keep on speaking it. Ain't no doubt over here. The Most High is catapulting everything right now. We doing things we didn't think that we would be able to do. The Most High blessing. Let's do that. Let's get one for the Most High. Boom.
But I was asking a question though. So you was rejecting
Glory
the
to
jazzies,
Ohio.
right? What made our beloved sister? What brought y'all together? Briefly, you don't have to go into all of it because I know eventually we may be able to get the full details. But what did you see in her that was different that you was like, okay, I think we.
I was trying to get her, man. I worked for her 7 years, man, like Jacob, man. But I was too thug, and she was like, heck no. I chased my wife. For a long time, bro. And the stuff that she seen me around and the stuff that I brought around her, like, you know what I mean? Like she finally wanted to see me. So, okay, we on the phone, bang, I was in the area. I'm in the area, and then, we come through. It's like 5 cars of us, you know what I'm saying? It's like 30 cribs. We get out, you know what I'm saying, at the park where she was at with her family. I'm faded, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that's cool, that's cool where we come from. You know what I mean? I didn't think I had to get rid of the homie.
Mm-hmm.
So, and she brought that up. I forgot all about it because I was so faded, but you know, she brought that up years later. She was like, you know, that's when I started holding you at bay, because you was like, you know, but you know, I was too much for her, you know. But when I did my transition and all of that, like, she was ready then, you know. When I got out, I went, sat down, did that time. I got out, you know, as a Christian. She was a Christian, so I knew how to talk to Christians.
At this point,
right?
Got it. Got it.
Because
you
at
know
first she hit you with that.
And, real talk. Real talk. I met her, but 2003, 2004. I didn't get her till like 2009. You know, 2010, something like that. Right?
Yeah.
So
I want to
real talk.
Ask,
It was 7 years, bro.
Who came to the truth first, you or her?
Me. And I didn't, you know, I was finally able to get on a level with her as a Christian, you know, and her being a Christian. Now I'm a Christian, and I was able to exude something that had her believe in me. And then we got together, and we wasn't together long before I found the elders. And
so
now it changed again.
So was it other information before coming into the elders that you stumbled across?
Nah.
So it's straight.
I was listening to everybody, man. I was listening, you know, I call it the spiritual buffet. You know, and it's really okay. You have Christians who are Muslims, and you have Muslims who, you know, if Gandhi is saying something sound good, they own it, right? So they all in this big old pot, and they mixing each other all together, and it's cool to be whatever, you know. And at the same time, they got the Bible open, and they picking the scripture out of the Bible that lined up with whatever they trying to say, you know. But it's until you start talking about that law, oh, now you guys are a problem. And I see how brilliant the Most High is in doing that, right? The Most High is brilliant, because you're going to choose me or you're going to choose nothing.
So I want to speak on something. And this is something we discussed back in, like, I would say, like, I think it was 2014 or probably 2015 we had spoke and discussed this. I had noticed you had got smaller, because when you was first in the truth, you had weight on you. But then you were smaller, and you had shared something with me that I don't think anybody else known. So do you want to share that with the people, where it had happened around that time where you were bigger and then you got smaller?
Well, you know how that go, man. You cut a lot of that meat out, bro. You cut that nasty pork out, right? That stuff that clog up your arteries, and that stuff that's majority fat, right? And that clear juice, when you squeeze your pork, and that clear juice, that's pus, man. You know, stop eating that junk. You know, start steering more towards, you know, how I had told you. When I got out, you know, I kept up with that workout, you know, but I wasn't eating that jail food no more. That jail food is made to blow you up. I don't care who you are. If you go to jail, you're getting out fat, buddy. You know, and you know, I just kept going with that, man, you know, working out, eating more, you know, fruit and vegetables, and it naturally shaved, you know, my weight off. I got real skinny, you know. I was like Snoop almost. I had to, like, hold up. You know, I had to do something. I had to start figuring out how to do something. I believe I was sick. I've been sick a couple of times too, man. You know, I dealt with some of them demons jumped on me. You know,
anything in
a
particular?
couple of cancers and all that, man. You know, kidney disease, all of it. All of it done try to take me out. You know, but the Most High keeps stiff arming them. Get out. Nope, I still got something else I need them to do. Get back.
Crazy,
you know, and that's how I learned about faith too. That faith, we got to get that faith strong, y'all. You know, because he'll take you all the way down to skin and bones, you know, and he's trying to see your faith, you know, and and if he's seeing your faith, he don't always just call it off. Okay, I see his faith and call it off. Nah, sometimes he lets you go all the way down, right? To see if you gonna give your life in his name. And I give my life in his name. I don't care about no corona, man. I don't care about that stuff. I don't care about no jab. I don't care about, you know, this store is in the middle of the hood, bro. You know, I'm not scared of none of these cats around here. None of that. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's what he wants to see. He wants to see how far you're willing to go with your faith. And I mean, once you prove it to yourself, because he already knows, but he's bringing us places in our mind when he's doing us like this. Because we can't never go backwards from what we've seen in our faith. You know, so this is how I can stand up and tell somebody else, listen, you just need to have faith. Oh, but what if I die? You're gonna die anyway.
So
you want to die with some faith or without faith?
Right. So
you're gonna die.
Because I want to come back to that faith you're speaking about. Because you that's very key right now. Then I want to get back to you know, that pivotal point of you running to the elder. So what is what would you say is the most challenging thing you faced to test your faith? It was one of the toughest things that you faced.
Toughest thing that I faced, I would say it would have to be that, bro. It would have to be, you know, them diseases. You know, it would have to be that. You know, it would have to be just shrinking up, and every time you get on the scale, you 7 pounds lighter, you know? And you're down to 170, and you're 6'4", you know, 6'5", and you like, man, I'm 170, bro. I ain't got much more weight to lose. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you still getting on the scale. Every time you get on the scale, you know you lighter.
Man, so we
10% now, so
yeah,
it'll be all good when we do this commercial. I'll plug it up for a minute and get a little bit more juice.
So that's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and do the commercial. We're gonna come back, finish that testimony. We're gonna dive into the music. But hey, man, all praise for the Most High for keeping you, and allowing you to still be here with us, man. To continue to encourage a lot of our brothers and sisters to keep enduring this walk, man. So y'all stick with us. We're going to have more with Brotha Bron7e, and hopefully, Father willing, we'll get a chance to open the call lines for y'all to speak to him.
So we about to get ready to go into this commercial, and then also we about to get ready to get y'all an exclusive too right after this commercial. Y'all about to get an exclusive today. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we about to go ahead and get into this commercial. We're going Brotha Bron7e's going to go get him some juice, and we'll be right back, y'all.
Stick with us. Stay tuned.
right?
Rise, Yasharala, rise up. Rise is a call. Rise, Yasharala, rise up. Rise, Yasharala, rise up. Rise, Tribal Levi, rise, Yasharala, rise up. Rise, Benjamin, rise, Yasharala, rise up. Rise, Tribal Judah, rise, Yasharala, rise up.
I'm gonna love you, put no one above you. I'm gonna love you, put no one above you.
Tell me what now, what's next? Tell me what now, what's next? Yeah, tell me what now, what's next? Don't invest in a world that's led by death. In the end, y'all won't get rest. Tell me what now, what's next? Yeah. I never eat no pork. Fight your wars, pray he never see your corpse. It's something they never seen before. A generation who will see the Lord. What a blessing it is to raise up a son. I was excited the day when we brought you home. Train you up for the kingdom until it come. We war with demons and fight them until it's won. Even though he sped up time, my people compromise. I pray you see that grass ain't greener on the other side.
When you come out that water, get ready to ride. It's finna get real, yeah. Prophesied about them last days. What people we hear, misled and oppressed for some time.
Wait a minute.
Most High die. I'm on the most high diet, most high diet, on the most high diet, most high diet. We don't eat what y'all eat. We don't eat what y'all eat. I'm on that most high diet, most high diet, most high diet.
Let me go first
most
this time.
high diet. We don't eat what y'all eat.
Let me kick it off, Chop.
We don't eat what y'all eat.
First of all, let's get this off to the side. No pork on my fork. No swine when I dine. No fish without fins. Without scales, that's a crime. Bet you come down with disease trying to proclaim otherwise. Straight to the most high. Who I'm on heat to. He the one made me. And the one made food. Used to think I did it big with a plate of lobster and shrimp. That's the road to the sea. Nowadays it's like, get it up out of here. By the feet, no foul needle, but the face of each and repent. Anything being near, that grease on that grill. Throw the spatula in the track, you think you about to flip. With this, that's soil. Ooh, we so spoiled. Hebrew so royal. And anything red is raw. Medium rare is raw. Medium well is raw. No pink at all. I'm on that.
Most high diet, most high diet,
I'm on that.
most high diet, most high diet.
I'm on that.
We don't eat what y'all eat. We don't eat what y'all eat.
I'm on that.
Most high diet, most high diet,
I'm on that.
most high diet, most high diet. We don't eat what y'all eat. We don't eat what y'all eat. I'm on the most high diet, eat nothing but the best. No pork, no shrimp, no crab on my fork. Only eating what's lawful and ordained by the script. Ain't no one clean food about to touch my lips. I die like a Maccabee before I eat half of the things that these heathens eat. I saw him eating monkey brains as a delicacy. After seeing that all, man, I can barely eat. He separated both clean from the unclean. Every plant that bears seed, that's what we supposed to eat. Everything kosher, 100 OG legit. Saying no to GMO, that food to make you sick. And you can Google this. I tell them cleanliness is next to godliness. Cause we are holy like he is holy, we special people. I just eat what's commanded, Leviticus 11. Building my body and spirit on my proof fit. Most high diet, most high diet, on the most high diet, most high diet. We don't eat what what y'all eat. And we don't eat what y'all eat. I'm on the most high diet. Most high diet. On the most high diet. Most high diet. We don't eat what y'all eat. We don't eat what y'all eat. I'm on the most high diet. Most high diet. On the most high diet. Most high diet. We don't eat what y'all eat. And we don't eat what y'all eat. I'm on the most high diet. Most high diet. On the most high diet. Most high diet. We don't eat what y'all eat. And we don't eat what y'all eat. I'm on the most high diet. Most high diet. On the most high diet. Most high diet. We don't eat what y'all eat. And we don't eat what y'all eat. I'm on the most high diet. Most high diet. On the most high diet. Most high diet.
Oh,
Man, all of that
look. Oh,
man, we got to
okay.
edit that.
Yeah, we're gonna cut that out.
But see, that's what happens when we're doing live, so y'all getting it live with us, but we're gonna edit that.
Kind. So just getting back in real quick. The album, or the first commercial y'all just saw, that was from my brother Rockakah from COWENT, dropping a new album. He got a video by the called Artificial, dropping this Friday at 3:00. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe so y'all can make sure y'all catch that. It's gonna be that thing is gonna be fire. Then the next song that we had was the exclusive by myself and brother Bron7e.
That track has been in the making for how long? That boy been in the vault for
Probably about like at least a good 6-7 years. Like, we first created that Bron7e.
That's the first time we got in contact with Bron7e.
Yeah. Bron7e actually made that beat for me. Like, it was raw vocals. It was raw vocals at first, and Bron7e created the beat around it back in like 2014. And then I didn't drop my first verse until 2016. And then Bron7e didn't drop his verse until like 2020. And then it was like the song was done. The song was done.
And now y'all have finally get that. So that track was over the years, So
over the years.
There's a lot of songs like that we like. I mean, if y'all drop some 3s or some 1s or 7, whatever you want to drop. If y'all want some of these older songs that, like, man, it's just sitting back, we'll play them. We all have grown, exponentially through over the years. So, but if you want them, we'll drop them. So we want to give Ak enough time to get some juice on the cellular. Oh, there you go.
Look like we got him back.
He's back. So I will go ahead and run this through though. So we are past 700 subscribers.
All praise to
all praises to you all. Really coming through for us. I know some of that probably came from I don't know if y'all called Elder Gabars. He has a podcast at I Am Fit. Y'all go check him out. Like and subscribe over there. We was over there talking to him, and I was over there. Ak was, on the plantation in this last year.
Plantation.
So that's why he went on.
Last day at the plantation. Yes, sir.
So if you all haven't got a chance, check out Elder Gabars podcast, I Am Fit. he got some things going on, so I was over there with them, and we was talking about a lot of things that, you know, the body is striving to do, y'all. So y'all go check that out, and I know some of the brothers and sisters came and subscribed from over there.
Oh, praises.
Elder said he wanted to be 1,000 before the week is out.
So let's get it up.
But
let's get it up.
But yeah, y'all support them as well. But we have said it throughout, you know, shows that we're gonna do a giveaway. So we want to honor our word. We don't want to be on here committing leasing and bearing false witness.
Factuals.
So we do have a giveaway, real briefly, right? The first giveaway is one of these shirts. As you can see, it says "Get the crown," which is the kingdom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the bag will come later. And you already know that's Matthew chapter 6, 30. What that is?
Yep, 6.
30 through 33. This is one of the first shirts at Co-Life. So we gonna have a question. We're gonna do a pop question. It's gonna be through the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be about our beloved brother Bronze.
Mm-hmm.
You get it right, you get one. That's one prize you can win. The other one is you get the exclusive download of that project from our brother Araka. You get an exclusive download before it drops.
Factuals.
All right. These are the two prizes on the table for y'all helping us get to 700. So 800 is right around the corner. So we got to think of something soon.
Well, we're gonna do something for 1,000. We gotta go 1,000.
Now I'm gonna at least want to go 800.
Okay, let's do it.
We want to give, we want to support the people like they supporting us.
Factuals,
you know?
factuals. Let's keep climbing this thing then.
So yeah, I appreciate you all, chiming in with us. Y'all help us get to that 800. We're gonna give something else. So when we pop those questions, hey, you will have to email us for the details on how to get your prize. All right.
Kind. So
anything else?
for the prize. Oh. Dang, it didn't slip my mind already. But outside of that, yeah, let's
if you're listening, Bronze, we ready for you. We done made the announcements.
Kind.
Right.
So, we gotta get these call lines open.
Yeah, go ahead and get that open.
Let's see, where we at here? Trackly up there.
Oh,
where is it
See, blog
at? Okay, there you go. There we go. So
we're gonna get ready to drop that blog talk number in there as well, so y'all can chime in, ask your questions.
Where you at? Let's get this thing going here.
So while Ak is pulling that up, I'm gonna keep it going, y'all. So diving back in, Ak, with the you coming into the truth, you stumbling across the elder, man. What topic, what video was it that did it for you?
it was Satan's religions. It was Satan's religions. They had on that blue shirt.
You got it.
Almost. Y'all keep going.
So seeing that you had already been studying the word, was it a hard transition coming into this faith?
No, it was, it was a lot of what I already felt. That's how I knew I was home, And I did go through something where I was away from the church for 10 months and nothing changed. You guys didn't even know it. Because this church is me. This church is my heart. You know what I'm saying? This church is what I would hate to be one of these brothers, right? Who are involved in something that they really don't believe. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of what the elder brings already had going. He just tied it together for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a Christian but at the same time, things was missing on, you know, the ethnical part. You know, so I would listen to Farrakhan. I would listen to I was a Christian. I was a Christian that loved Farrakhan because Farrakhan told me about where I came from and about, you know, being a black man, you know, on this spiritual journey. So I would dig him and I would listen to what he had to say politically, you know. And it was Yahweh ben Yahweh who that's how I found out I was first an Israelite. You know, in the scriptures that he turned me on to, you know, but you know, he didn't have much material out. He only had about 2-3 videos that were short, you know. So with me reading cover to cover the Bible, I knew places to go back to and, you know, have a closer look, you know, at things, you know, like Genesis 15, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Our time in Egypt, coming out of Egypt and all of that.
All right.
That's kind of what I dived into, you know, knowing that I was an Israelite, you know, and knowing, you know, that I was from the tribe of Judah, you know. So
at this point,
you know, it was just
you went to church, right? And so before, you know, all the things you're going through, right? Were you pursuing music at any time? Because with this drive that you've shown in the community, where did that come from?
Well, I done music all my life.
For
you
real?
know?
Yeah. Tell them about that keyboard back there. All right? Well, go ahead. We'll come back to it, but go ahead.
I was born like that, man. You know, my family had a lot of parties, man, you know. And that's where they would come for the parties. And, you know, I would sit like this face to face with the speaker when I was crawling before I could walk. You know, I was just drawn to music, you know. And, you know, I couldn't read, but I could spin records. I knew what they wanted to hear. They would tell me, put this on, put that on. And I knew how to go drop that needle on that record. If it was the third, fourth line, whatever, bang. That's how much I studied that record spinning around, you know, and I knew what they wanted to hear. I knew what side it was, you know, because I'm like, okay, the side they want to hear, you know, it don't got this many words on it. You know, so I played the side, you know, with the less words, or maybe it was side A and it was full of words. That's how I knew which was which, you know, and I knew how to drop it right on that line, play what they wanted to hear.
So when you saying you dropped it on the record, is you telling your age? Like how I don't know your age.
3, 2, 3. I stole my uncle's record when I was 3. One of them records, it's like, I gotta have this. Think it was some LTD or something. I put it under my shirt, tucked it in the front of my pants.
So now I was asking your age. If you was dropping records, so what I'm talking about, how old are you now?
I was about 3 years old when that happened. But all my life though, on up. You know, I produced my first rap beat when I was 13. You know, and I owe that, you know, to my partner Mink Loke, man. You know, that started with him, man. You know, his dad was a DJ and had a lot of instruments and stuff like that. you know, they had pianos and stuff. I just walked over there and played it like you know what I mean? I was a natural, bro.
So who inspired you as an artist? Who inspired you as an artist? Who inspired you as an artist?
A lot of people. A lot of people. That's a long list that stretched from old school to hip hop to, you know what I mean?
Cause you didn't been through a couple years of a couple generations of the music industry in the music game. Okay. So that's where we get all that flavor that you bringing forth in your music, man.
Right.
Yeah, Roger. You know what I'm saying? Cameo. Place like that. The Isley Brothers are my favorite group of all time.
So he's getting the lines together because I know the people want to ask some questions. We're getting that together. So what's the number, Ox, so they can get ready to call in and ask some questions?
All right, so I'm about to drop the guest number in the chat right now, which is 516-453-9198. So I'm about to drop the number in the chat right now.
Repeat that for him. Oh, you already did it?
Yeah, I'm dropping it in the chat now. I'm getting the host queue together so we can go ahead and get this thing going here.
Yes, sir. Let the people talk to you one hard time, and we're gonna do a pop question or a pop quiz. I don't know if you heard us when we was doing the commercial. Give the people a chance to win a prize. They gotta get the question right though. So if you want to call in and you got some questions for the Op, please call that number so we can bring you in and ask you a question. So all right, what I got here? So, man, you have really blessed the community with your music, man. So, what? I know a lot of brothers struggle to get projects out, man. With all the work you've done, man, what is giving you all of this material? What is the driving force behind putting all this content out, man?
So my head don't pop, man.
So it comes. So this is all. It comes every day. Everything that you're kicking.
Yeah, I suffer, man. I suffer when I can't do this, man. You know, I suffer when I can't do this. I gotta be speaking to somebody, man. Or I feel like, you know, I might as well not even be alive, man, if I can't influence someone. You know, I believe that's the only reason why I am alive, you know. And you know, yeah.
Because it's obvious that this was something that the Most High intended for you. Because I keep going back, I can't get out of my head what you said, what you went through, you know, during birth. Like they was attacking what the Most High blessed you with your gift before you could come in fully for you, man. So that just goes to show. Like he tell us in the scriptures, I knew you before, you know, you was in your mother's womb. So your purpose was given to you. Everything we're seeing, everything he's blessed you with to bless us with the ministry. It was before you even came. So man, just giving all praise to the Father for that, but just to all the listeners, your purpose, your gift is within you. Find what that is and let the Most High use you.
Enter your meeting ID followed by
pound. Purpose, right? And man, you have really I know you're a very humble brother.
Please re-enter
you
your
don't
meeting.
like a lot of props, but we have to give, you know, like you said in the last days, encourage one another to good works, right? If you're doing a good work, we're supposed to encourage. And I know that's what a lot of the people may call in and share with you. But man, I know that your music has gotten a lot of people through situations.
Enter your participant ID followed by
and you know it got to be spirit led because you got to think about it.
To continue.
You're bringing many lessons. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And it pulls people to it to keep them that long, so you know it's got to be spirit driven, man. So big ups for that, man. And
we got a little feedback going on. Let's get this thing going down.
Been a while since we did the call in.
All right, we're gonna have to drop this thing out here. Y'all bear with us for a second. We're gonna stop this. Well, y'all, it takes a while to get this stuff together sometimes. So we apologize. We apologize, y'all. And
it was to do it through the chat, so it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, it's got some stuff going on because I logged in and I did everything that I was supposed to do through here. Okay. Okay, there you go. Now you should be able to hear me, Bronze. Okay. Yeah, did everything that was supposed to be done. But then it still do what it want to do.
So did you have it on the phone as well?
Yeah, I did it on the phone first,
and
then I did it there.
Was.
Well, usually I do it through here. Okay. That's how it always used to go.
So what we'll do, if you got any questions, I'm going to go back up because there was a couple questions already dropped in the chat. Sorry for the technical difficulties, family. We wanted to allow you all a chance to come on and speak directly so we wouldn't have to speak for you. But for some reason, we have done it before, but for some reason this time it's not working for us. So if you could scroll up, let's get some of the questions. I remember one, but I do want to connect their name with it. Okay. All right. We're going to go up. All right. Get y'all's questions.
Appreciate y'all for bearing with us and hanging in here with us. Pretty soon we're gonna get an engineer on the outside of us that's gonna control all this little stuff right here. We're gonna speak it into existence. That's what's gonna go down. That's what's gonna go down. If my father says the same, that's what's going to go down.
Yeah, it's up there. Y'all been live in the comment section. I should have called it in.
Yeah, because some things is,
So I remembered one of the questions though. So someone was asking, like, when you were going through your Peter moment or your Joseph moment dealing with the incarceration, what drove you more towards the Bible versus the Quran or Islam? Why didn't you choose Islam? Is their question.
Well, I belong to Christ, man. I belong to Christ. I wasn't going nowhere else. You know, even in my ignorance and not knowing nothing, if I was to ever go to anything, it was going to be that Bible. I wasn't going nowhere near no Quran or none of them other books. No. You know, it had to be, what I knew that, my grandmother or my grandfather, was on. So don't put that past, your young ones, because what we dabble in is going to trickle down on them,
That's fact.
And if they see us involved in it, they're automatically going to find it as a safe place. Regardless of what happens to us, I know we might not always be around and things like that, but through my grandmother and grandfather, I knew that if I ever wanted to pick up any spirituality, it was going to have to be through that Bible.
I know I didn't get a chance to really tap in on the musical part when y'all was speaking on the musical part. I wanted to ask a question.
Go ahead.
How long have you played the piano?
Say that again. You freezing up.
Oh, okay. Let's see what that bandwidth looking like over here.
It says it's there you go right there.
Okay, we good. Okay, I said.
Is it coming through clear now, Lot?
Testing. You can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I
heard
said
piano.
Yeah, how long you been playing that there piano?
Like I said, I did my first track when I was about 13. You know, when I was about 13. I still ain't never had no lessons. It's all Most High.
Hey, that's solid.
I don't read music, none of that.
Just in tune, huh?
Just in tune.
And you produce all your music, every song that you've done. Have you produced everything?
About 90% of it.
Cause, and I kid you not, when it comes to your music, you literally from the world to the truth have your own flavor and style. There's nobody from the world to the truth that we can compare you to. Now, there may be similarities. But as far as standing alone in a lane of your own, you got that hands down. You got that hands down when listening to your music.
Like, even like I said, I know a lot of people, like I was saying with the lessons, it's not like you intentionally, but you're breaking down, and the clarity that you give it, man, it's a gift, man. So I know a lot of people, I think I had a lot of people ask me this question on the royalty, right? A lot of people think that you collab with Molly Music. What's the truth? Did you collab, or did you put that together, piece that together yourself on that royalty?
I replayed that, man. I replayed that. I took that.
But the way you put it together, you would think
it seemed like it was meant to be.
Y'all was in the studio together somewhere.
Cause that mug came out clutch. That's forever gonna be a classic.
Yeah.
That's forever. Stamped already. Here we go.
So I'm gonna ask you first, and then we're gonna see what the listeners say. Out of all the music, all the songs you've done, what was your favorite? I know that's a hard one. What was your favorite?
144,000 songs later.
Man, I can't answer that.
Well, what was your top? What was your top? Do you got a top list, or top 10, top 3, top 5 list?
Nah. I love it all. I love all of them, man. I let you guys tell me that kind of stuff, you know? Because I love them all. And I don't know what's going to happen when I click upload on them. I don't know.
And I think what I'm asking is, like, which one touched you dearly, or which one came from a spot where you like, man, I don't know where I was at this point for this to come out, like, because you know, like, when we're doing the music, it's an experience for us as well, you know, before it even gets to the ears of the listeners.
Factuals.
So
I love the whole duty of man.
Yeah,
that's one I believe they slept on. I love the reparations track. I believe we slept on that. I love the judges thereof. That's another one that drives me nuts. I love Search Me. Hands down, I gotta say, Search Me.
Search Me. Okay.
that something coming out my face. If I play that right now, I'm gonna cry. If I play that right now. Search Me, Commandments of Love is another one. 100 Bars.
And I think that
Those
the lover in you, I have to say that's
Help Each Other.
When you dropped that, man, I was like, man, and it was so timely. That lover in you.
Oh yeah.
For the lover.
Man.
That one, I think. Did you do a video for that one?
No.
Yeah. Now we got a reason to make a trip.
So they already dropping it without me asking. So, hey, let's get some. I said bondage and free. Bondage and free.
Oh, bondage and free. That's for my brother. That's for y'all who try to say that I think I'm better than you. Go listen to Bondage and Free.
Look, if you don't know by now, and this is probably your first time here, anything that you can think of that you may be dealing with, or you just want to increase on knowledge on different things, you get your notebook together for this. I'll never forget when Brian sent me a PDF of a lesson, and I had the audiobook, so sometimes I'll be at work listening to the audiobooks, and he had sent me a lesson. I thought it was just precepts, and he was like, yeah, check this out here. This some precepts on this. And while I'm listening to it, you know, I'm hearing the scriptures, but then out of nowhere, I hear a bang. I hear a bang. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Is that in scripture? I didn't read that. Bro, it had threw me all the way off. And then it was like, here. And I was like, what? Hold on, wait a minute. I had to go back and reread it during break. It was a breakdown. It was like a for real breakdown. I was like, wow, okay. Like, when it comes to your artistry with how you put together your music, it's like none other. You definitely gonna get your spirit filled by one of these songs. Every single one is gonna touch you. It's not one that's not going to touch you.
All praise. Glory to a higher alone.
All praises.
So I'm glad you brought out about the way he puts his music together. So another question I have for the listeners, while they loading it up right now.
They loading it up.
So I
load them up, y'all. Come on with it.
They coming with them. So when it comes to Brotha Bron7e's music, it's different dynamics in it. The question I have is, what do you like the most about his music? Is it the sense of humor? Because that's there. Is it the message? Or is it the relatability?
That's tough. That's tough.
And whoever... Well, I can't use that one because that one's too broad. So we're gonna get ready to come with the question for the prizes next. But I'm gonna run that back. When it comes to Brotha Bron7e's music, is it the sense of humor that catches you, the message, or the relatability?
I'm sitting up here thinking
all of
myself.
those are in there. All of it's in there.
Hey, because like
rain.
Huh?
I know I didn't forget the rain.
Yeah, somebody said rain or higher rain. Yep, somebody's with you on
that. See, I trip up in there. Hey, we're going to see you soon, Doc. Hey, he said mustard seed.
All right, so we see message and style.
Mustard seed. Oh!
Yeah, mustard seed. Yeah, mustard seed, bro.
Do it. Oh, mustard seed, man. Can't leave out mustard seed, man.
Hey, I last year, and I'll share this real quick with y'all. Last year, I had to work the Day of Atonement. I have not worked one Day of Atonement ever since I've been in the truth. But last year, I had to work the Day of Atonement. And it was like, I didn't know what to do to stay in the spirit. But I know I remembered that song that you and Fred in the Genius had did, Atonement. I listened to that song the whole entire night. 12-hour shift. Repeat. Repeat. I ain't know what to do with myself afterwards. It was like I'm in there going through a thing, a mental battle, and everybody, you know, doing everything they doing, eating, laughing, and I'm just going through a mental battle up in here trying to atone and stuff. It's like, boy, that song sent me through a roller coaster of emotions, boy. That song would have to be number 2 behind Lover.
And then you got
And don't mention that he is the first in our generation to make not 1 but 2 Hebrew tracks. 2 track 4.
See, you sleep.
I'm sleeping, homie. 4? Where the other 2? All I know is the first 2 original. Payamba Ayum, and what's the second one name that came right after that one?
A Karwan. And then we got Bayashasham.
Yeah, Bayashasham. I forgot about Bayashasham.
And then me and Akrala did the prayer.
Now that one I ain't heard yet. That must have been around the time I got caught up in the sauce, and it was like you was dropping track after track after track, and I was like, I can't keep up. It was track after track after track.
Someone asked the question, what made you get into the Hebrew language or our tongue like that? What was the driving force behind that?
I thought we all was gonna.
I remember me and you talked about that, man, and you want to get back to that.
I thought we all was gonna. I thought we were gonna be speaking nothing but Hebrew by now.
I felt that same exact way.
You know, I thought we was gonna, you know, talk and nobody have an idea what we talking about. They did me like that my whole life, you know. And look at me and look at each other and look back at me and you know, and they just communicate with each other about you right there in your face. And I never liked that. And I almost caught some fades like that in my life too. Like, hey, don't talk that, bro. I talk English, bro. I talk English.
Yeah.
Look, they out here tripping.
Any more questions, family? Bring them out while we got our brother on. But yeah, man.
What are you saying about me? I talk English.
Right. Yeah, cause like I like when I first came in, I was heavy on the Hebrew. I was searching real hard. Like I can't cause when I found out that we didn't have there wasn't a prayer in the scriptures for food, you know, for when we pray for our food. I was like, shoot, why not? I be the one to come up with one for everybody to do. And I was like, shoot, so I came up with one. And down there in Tennessee, we had did it for a while, but then everybody was like, hey, kind of chill out. Everybody ain't really doing the Hebrew like that yet. I was like, okay, cool, but we should. I was kind of like how you was. I thought we all was gonna be doing this like that.
I thought we all was gonna do it, man. You know. I was trying to we can literally, as Hebrew Israelites, leave this world behind while we are still in it. You know, because that's what the Most High gave us. He gave us the means to do that. If y'all want to do it, it ain't too late. You know, he already got us dressing different. They already looking at the fringes like, what is that? You know, they already finding it strange that we won't eat certain things, you know.
Right.
Going there and, you know, nah, you can't even cut my sandwich with what you just cut that with. You gotta, no.
Factuals.
You know? And I don't even know how good you're gonna rinse that knife, so just get a whole nother knife. I don't even want you to use that knife at all. You know, that's strange to these people, man.
Yeah.
So, you know, we ought to be speaking another language. You know, and that's what's, you know, we need to stop trying to relate to the world so much, because the world is already the world. You know,
And I'm glad you.
They're not gonna want to come over here if we're trying to be too busy being over there. No, they're gonna look at us and see something totally different and say, I don't know what that is, but I need to get involved in some of that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
What you saying that, because I know I had talked to you about the one of the recent tracks you put out, Bold, right? So where is that the mindset you was in with that? Because, man, I was watching. I wanted to bring it up, but I know they be flagging videos when you either play audios or even play snippets of other videos. I mean, it's on YouTube, but why? But we ain't gonna go into that because they hit El Gabor like that the other night. So, but I was watching Nick Cannon. He was on Breakfast Club, right? And they were scurrying around everything, not speaking directly to no answer, not standing for nothing. And then the first thing came to my mind was the song that you just put out, man. Bold. So tell us what the message you were striving to convey, even though it's in the song, but just hearing for the listeners, what were you trying to convey to the nation or to all believers with that particular song? Bold.
Speak this word. Period. Speak this word, man. If the Most High is with us, who could be against us? We didn't put ourselves up, to saying what we saying. I know the world make you feel like that. The world is gonna make you feel like it's your fault. You're saying something, because you're saying something. No, my message is not coming from me. It's dropping down from the sky and hitting me in the head and coming out my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not pushing on anybody. I don't even have any of that anymore. I don't have an opinion anymore. I don't have that stuff no more. I cashed that in. I cashed in my word to speak his. And it's been 12 years since I had that voice that I had then. I got his voice now, So anybody who is trying to say anything to me, I can show you where, it's coming from him. And this is what he wants. This is what he asks. And that's my only job. I don't care how many of y'all like me or none of that. I don't care about that. I'm not trying to set the world on fire. I don't believe that, we're going to take over the whole earth with this truth or none of that. I believe more that a few people will be blessed to find this. So when we get tracks like Sleeping and it's blowing up and it's at 100, I checked that number out too. It's 190. It's at 190,000 right now.
190,000. You stand corrected. So it's 190,000.
It's 190,000. Almost. Very close. Because remember, I was telling you, I think it might be somewhere around 150, 160, something like that. Last time I looked at it. But it's constantly growing, bro. And it's at 190 now. And I'm nervous.
It's like we got to. Like I feel like we got to do a video for that because it's like I didn't foresee that, and when I was asked to do a feature on it, I was just like, okay, it's just another track. It's not that it's just another track, but it's like, okay, like it's another track. Like, okay, let me get this feature done real quick because Bronze moved quick. He moved quick, and it's like, okay, gotta get this done.
Killed it too.
All praises to the Most High.
You know that now, though.
It's all praises to the Most High. It's all praises to the Most High. I don't take no credit for nothing. It's impossible for me to even take any credit for anything because all wisdom, knowledge, and any kind of words that come out on any track is from the Most High.
And him alone.
I wasn't raised with this knowledge. Like it just come the way he wanted to come. A lot of times when I do a track, I don't even know how I'm gonna deliver it, what I'm gonna do with it. Nothing. I know nothing.
Right.
I know nothing. But the Father say, okay, this is what we're gonna do. Boom. That's what's gonna go down.
And that's how we supposed to move. And like I said, now we're speaking about it on the musical side, but if we look at the way things are going, we got to hear every move from on high.
Exactly.
Going into that time. So pray that everyone is,
keep doing this thing.
Yeah, and you can tell. You can tell, and I pray that we stay in that spirit and receive that spirit. So, gonna get ready to wrap it up. I got one question for you. So it's 3 questions, right? I'm gonna go into the 2 questions for the show. I mean, for the prizes. And I got a question for Op. So, listeners, we gotta be paying attention to the chat, man.
Yeah.
All right. What is the first track that Brotha Bron7e dropped?
Okay.
On his YouTube page.
Okay.
Don't cheat.
Don't
you can't
cheat.
go try to click over on his page. If you really hip to the music, what is the first track on the playlist?
We're starting to count down now. You got 5 seconds to throw it in there because we know it's gonna take you a little time to get in there. You got 5 seconds.
I see somebody finger doing this.
5.
They trying to
4,
slide up and see.
3, 2, 1. What it is? Let me see it. I'm gonna give y'all a few seconds after that 5 seconds because I know it take a little time for it to hit us.
On his YouTube page.
Matter of fact, where my phone at? Cause we good there. Let me see. All right, what we got?
Somebody said too much to scroll. Somebody said Trouble in Paradise. Is that right, Op?
That's it.
Right,
or
so
it was some other ones that they got rid of.
They hit you. Cause I'm like, Trouble in Paradise. I'm like, I knew it was more than that. Cause we came in around the same time. So, all right, good enough.
Yeah, they got rid of some stuff before Trouble in Paradise. But yeah, that's the one. They left that one up.
So we got Daniel Allah Lawyer. I pray I'm saying your name right. That won that prize. So
all right, let's get it.
Could you type in you aqua so we could get you together? I think that's a brother, but I don't want to offend nobody.
Kind. So where did it go?
Go ahead, ask him another one.
All right. I'm gonna let you ask. Matter of fact, you got it.
You got it. Let's give him a trivia.
The next question.
Let's give him a trivia.
Off the dome, Brotha Bron gonna hit y'all one.
Let me think. Stuff.
Oh, let's see.
What can I say?
He digging deep for y'all.
Somebody said they gonna have some strong fingers scrolling through Bron's YouTube. That's the same way like it was like on Benjamin Tweeterberg's. It was like I was in that mug like. Oh, Womp. Womp was one of them.
He got one.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Ike. Go ahead. He had it, but I think I messed it up.
Yeah,
I think I messed it up. Did I mess it up, Ike?
I'm thinking.
Womp, womp, womp.
What was my first track on the Love?
Oh.
Because that was a transition.
So he said, what was his first track on the Lover Project, right?
On the Love period. When my message shifted toward that.
On
Love. Okay. Good one.
And it's really unheard of in this community before that track. After that track, it comes a whole bunch of them. But before that, you ain't gonna find no love track coming from a masculine Hebrew man.
Dang.
Somebody said commandments of love.
Kapow.
There it is.
Commandments of love. We gotta write these names down.
Yeah, we got Mala Ragash Yasharala. If I'm saying your name right, hit put a big con in there.
All right. Well, y'all see the email at the bottom. Y'all see the email at the bottom. Everybody that got their question right, hit us up in the email at the bottom and let us know which question you got right. And put your YouTube name in there and everything. Put your YouTube name in there and everything. Y'all make sure y'all do that for us. The email is right there at the bottom. It's scrolling past right there. Like, there it go. COENT. Oh, it's supposed to be a number 12 on there. Yeah, it's supposed to be. I ain't never know that. COENT12@gmail.com. So I'm going to just go ahead and put that thing down in here.
We got both the brothers right here. We got Daniel Allah. He said he a Ot. And I said his name right on the Mala Ragash Yasharala. Y'all email us so we can get those prizes to you with the details. Appreciate y'all. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe too, because there's more to come. And this won't be the last time Brother Bronze come through. We may just have him come through to vibe with us. Mm-hmm. You know, like just like his song, we gotta always do a part 2.
Them part 2s be getting me.
Skinning it. We ain't even skinning it right now, Shaw.
Bruh,
just the surface, man.
I think it was like when you started doing part 2s to song. I think you started doing started to part 2s around like 2016, 17. You started doing those part 2s. Cause you ain't always do the part 2s.
I did. I think the first one I did like.
Well, hold up. Wait, do you know?
Yeah.
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 I got another Brun7e shirt for whoever can say what was the first track I did like that.
See? It's coming through, so you gotta stick around for these. So you got a Brun7e shirt.
You got a Brun7e shirt.
But who can tell him the first song he did a part 2 to?
Who gonna do it?
Gonna get the Brun7e.
Look, I gotta get a drum roll one now. All right, who gonna get it?
Many Mansions.
Many Mansions.
That's it.
Late in the game. That's late in the game.
That ain't right.
It don't say
answer.
Womp womp. I'm sorry.
It don't say part 2.
Somebody said womp.
Nah.
They saying womp, or if they saying womp?
I mean that I said.
Somebody said.
that I broke down scriptures on.
Somebody said Shabbat. That ain't right.
Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta give it to you.
Let me tell you something. It's not gonna say part 2 on it.
You haven't been listening to it.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody said Yeshaya.
Yeshaya?
Mm-hmm. That's what they said.
I don't got a song called Yeshaya.
Oh, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, well, I can't do that over the Savior's name.
We got somebody said Rawak.
Way later.
Later, okay.
It was the first one I remember because it fired all of that up. It fired up the part 2.
We got Brutha.
Brutha?
Yeah. That's it?
It's Brutha?
He said no.
I'm sorry. That was a cold song though, but you gotta get him.
Somebody said Search Me, is it?
Search Me It?
Is Search Me it?
Search Me?
Yeah. Stroll up.
I'ma blow it.
They started coming in. One second. Somebody said help each other. I guess they spelled it all wrong and everything.
Y'all late.
Okay.
That says part 2 on it. I told y'all it's not gonna say part 2 on it.
Times past. Christ Church. Kingdom Money. Oh man, y'all gotta come on with it.
Y'all gotta come on with it.
Christ.
Y'all just naming off all the part 2.
They try to cheat. See?
They in there scrolling. They got some strong fingers, boy. They got their spouses hanging, helping them out and everything. I'm sorry, I gotta get y'all. Hold on. I got another one.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No!
Look, I'm sorry, y'all. We having fun. We got.
I think this one is. Go ahead and blow it for him, Mark.
Go ahead and blow it.
It was my message or my praise in the last message.
I didn't
Slash.
I didn't see that one.
That was the first one. Now, the first one to put a 144 in the box, you get that shirt.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Had the quick fingers.
144 in the box, you get it.
144.
144, you get it.
You ain't gotta spell it or type the number.
First one who heard that and drop it in there.
If they spell it, they definitely deserve it. If they spell it, they definitely deserve it.
I ain't seen it yet.
Get them 144.
I tripped.
You already got a shirt. You got 100 shirts. Somebody said 154. I'm sorry. That's wrong.
Somebody said 154. You got it wrong. But under Artistry, we got Zemariah.
That's shot. That's Ock shot. Florida, man. Look, we love you, Ock, but you had to get a bus and pedophile.
He had a slip on the finger. He had the big thumb on that one.
Oh!
Hey, look, you on the song. You slipping, homie.
But so we got under Artistry, though. That's right, like Zemariah.
Yep, Zemariah.
Is that
Zemariah?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
now I ain't know if we had another Zemariah. So Zemariah, you get that Brotha shirt. Give her a round of applause.
I don't know if our trip got one or not. I ain't gonna bet a false. Our trip, do you got a shirt?
Let us know, Brotha.
Let us know, man. We don't want to beguile you of your reward, man.
Our trip, he sure is a trip.
Bruh, we gotta bring him on, bruh. That's one of my favorite pieces right there.
But see, we gonna go ahead and let the cat out the bag. The plan was to bring Bron7e to segue into bringing the Brotha on. So seemed like the whole team is in. If y'all for that, man, hit us up. Put the ones in there. We want to bring y'all in. See how that. See like I said, we just scratched the surface. We even touched on Brotha or all of the other things that we were supposed to touch on tonight. But I want to hold y'all all night, all right?
Yeah.
So it was fun, during the question section.
Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead.
Just for you all, to know, we're gonna edit out a lot of the mishaps in the show for those that want to share the video and go back and check it out if that's what the Spirit put on you. So we're gonna edit that thing. But man, we appreciate you all. This is what we need, in these times. Getting a chance to speak to each other, love on each other, man, and build with each other. Man. So appreciate you all. For the winners, y'all make sure y'all email us now. We just dropped the email in there. We're gonna get you connected with Bron to get Zemariah. We're gonna get you connected so you can get your shirt. And we'll let the other winners know. Did you write the names down?
No, sir. I'll go back up in there. But in the subject line, type in TBT Radio. In the subject line, type in TBT Radio. Now, if you did not win, be honest and don't send us no email. You gonna get them. You gonna get one of those.
So as we head out, we'll come up with a question for Op. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go back to what we was at. Why is it so important? It's for you, Op Bron. Why is it so important for us to stand bold in this faith in these last days.
Because the Most High is bold.
I love his response.
He's bold. He don't want us getting rolled over with his word. You think he want us out here getting rolled over with his word? And you know, and some wickedness running off with his glory? Because you know that's what the people looking at. You know. That's how they know they gonna get you.
Kind.
Cause they like, you know, that's all they want to do when they attack you is instill a little bit of doubt. You know, and if you don't respond, you look like you couldn't respond. You know, so that's the way that is. You know, that's how that is. They want to pick at you, man, because they know they're banking on you being humble. And humble doesn't mean I gotta agree what you say, even though you're wrong. No, you wrong. You know, and it's up to me if I want to pick that battle or not. A lot of the times, I'm like, I'm assessing that. My judgment is always going, you know? So when you come with your garbage, oh, that's small, you know? I think about all of the ways that what you're saying, how that could send somebody to hell. And if it can't send nobody to hell, you know, that's when you're going to see me, you know, turn down that fade. But if you out here and you know, you about to drag somebody, man, to that fire hole, then, you know, as somebody who knows better, I gotta speak, right? Ezekiel 3:18, ain't it? I can't just sit back here and watch somebody go to hell because I'm worried about my image or I'm worried about who like me or don't like me. That's people that should not be working for the Most High. Because when we work for the Most High, we sacrifice all that. We sacrifice that. Who cares what you're gonna look like? Long as in the end he get that glory. Long as in the end you didn't put it out your mouth that this don't matter or that don't matter. Like you'll never catch me saying his name don't matter. You will never hear. I don't care how much I like you or what you call, whatever name you call on. That's not in my power to say, oh yeah, you right, man. Yeah, you know, whatever the name, whatever. You won't catch me doing that. You won't ever hear me say who you lay with is your business. You will never hear me say that. I hate it so much when people say that. Well, whoever you want to get in the bed with, you know, that's on you. But you will never hear me say that. No, you are not supposed to be getting in the bed, man on man, woman or woman, or human on animal. You're not supposed to be doing none of that. You know, if y'all already married, you're not supposed to be doing that. You're never going to hear me say, oh, he ain't treating her right anyway. You blah, blah. Never. I'm not going for none of that. Don't come ask me. If you're looking to be lied to, don't ask me. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you what I would tell my children. That's love. That feeling that you feel for your children, that's when you love somebody. Now ask yourself, how many brothers or sisters can you look in their face and honestly say that you love them? If we can love our brothers and sisters the way we don't want to see our child trip and fall and bust their two front teeth out, If you could feel that way for your brother and your sister, come talk to me about love. Come talk to me about love then. You know, because I'm looking at my people burning. Billions of years later, this earth is long gone, and we just, you know, still, billions of years later.
We gotta do a
That's love.
Yeah.
I don't care about offending you right now. I don't care if you get mad at what I'm saying to you right now. I care about that. Get mad. Like I was saying, I said it on the live the other day. It may take 2-3 years, but people be coming back. Like, Bronze, I love you, bro. You was right. I see what you was trying to say to me now. You know, and that blows them away. And they, you know, now you can't drive a wedge in between us. That's real love. That's somebody who will ride. Y'all be careful too out there, man. You gotta be careful what you say about Brother Bron7e. Hebrews will ride.
I didn't seen it though. I didn't seen it just on Facebook. I didn't seen it.
That love, man. That love. You got to be careful dealing with something that somebody loves. You die for love, you know? So we got to be careful. People die for love. And it's nothing more beautiful than that. You know? That's what put Christ on that cross. That's why he wasn't trying to rip himself down off of there, you know? That's why he took that spit and them boulders to the head while he dragged love. He came for his children. He did what he was supposed to do, and it was time to get up out of here, and he was going. And that's how we got to do it, you know, and stop all of this crying about, you know, us not coming together. Those who are meant to come together, you ain't gotta act. You gotta.
No, I think what didn't happen.
They trying to cut him off.
No, we ain't having that. Hold on, no, we ain't having that. What's going on here? Hey, Bronze.
If y'all still hear it, it's chopping up.
Yeah, sure, he's still talking over there too. Come on now, come on. All right. Hey, unmute yourself, Bronze. It muted you and everything.
They trying to mute the
look. But this Zoom though, like that
it's them same one
deep.
It's them same ones that was trying to get me in the operating room.
Turn it to the side.
Yeah, turn it back around. Cause it's like, you gotta turn it up, then turn it down.
Yep, there you go.
Hold on. In the words of Brother Bronze, kabang.
But like I said, that's why we were saying, man, we gotta do another one. Man, I don't want to hold the people all night, but they've been sticking strong. So it will be more. Y'all make sure y'all pray for us. Pray that the Most High give us that grace and time to bring forth again. But it's been a blessing, and I pray that you all received the message that he was just dropping, and that came through this whole podcast. Find out what it is the Most High would have you to do and stick to it, regardless of what tests or things that you go through. We all have a purpose. Figure out what that is, bring a brick, and build this kingdom. So with that, you got anything else out?
Outside of that, look, Brother Bron7e said a spirit full. Aksham just said a spirit full. Praise the Most High, higher for everything that's going on right now, for us to be able to awake to this truth, for us to be able to get an opportunity to spend some more time with each other. There's gonna be a time where we ain't gonna be able to do this. Have fun with each other, enjoy each other's company. Right now, we enjoying each other's company. We breaking bread right now. Like, and this is beautiful. This is beautiful. We're gonna keep on elevating this thing. We're gonna keep pushing this thing to the maximum. Excuse me, until they shut us down. You know, praise the Most High for everything. But outside of that, if y'all new here, continue hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody that we in here going live. Share this thing across the four corners of the earth so that the message can get out. Who we are, what we trying to do, and that the kingdom is at hand.
So with that, we're going to pray on it and stay on it.
Yes, sir.
For the winners, make sure y'all email us. We want to make sure y'all get y'all prizes. It's been a blessed one.
In the subject title, make sure that y'all add TBT Radio in the subject title so we can make sure we pick those out.
So let's take them out with a...
Make sure you put your shirts on.
Con. All those details. And like I said, once you email us, we'll let... For the two that was before the Brotha shirt, we'll let you all know which one you did win in the email. So, hey, if you all enjoyed this podcast, we enjoyed it as much as you all. Appreciate y'all for staying.
Shalom.
Shalom.
In a multitude of sin, the Most High. Hold up, let's get back on this love. Hold up. You the one tying up your loose ends. You the one covering a multitude of sin. The Most High heavily blessed you within. You gon' be A1 whatever atmosphere you're in. The world see it like you're gullible and stupid, and to make it like you're suckers and you're foolish. But open up that New Testament and see the way Yeshaya moving. They must feel the same way about him too then. This for the lover, the one come up off the sweater on their back. Go down in their pocket for they last. Ain't none above you. The one that led this repentance, forgiveness, and help your enemy up out of trap, praise a higher for you. In the world where nobody don't care, you a hidden treasure cause you're rare, that part, yeah. Fake proving in the role that we playing. If we say we ain't able, we a Cain. This is for the lover, ain't none above you. Cause if it wasn't for you, the whole entire world would be in trouble. Guess who the Father sent for when we suffer? He sent the lover in you. Wouldn't be nothing but a bunch of malice and pain. Selfishness and greed stop at your name. And one day he's gonna give you forever. He's gonna give you. Know why the biggest heart get done the coldest? Because the Father get the biggest of his task to his strongest soldiers. They would have folded if he put it on their shoulders. So your reward will be huge when it's over. When Christ comes, you the one gon' shine. Cause Christ a lover too, he put it all on the line. Everybody benefiting, but you never get your just due. That's cause the new world to come is for you. And Yasha Allah, I love you. I do anything for you. I drive across the country to hug you. And when it come to enemies, I ain't got none. Wish the whole world could feel the love of the Father. Don't want to see you down. I hate it when you frown. Work to see you smile, even if it's for a little while. I know your heart could change, cause mine did. Nah, I wasn't always like this. But this is for the lover, ain't none above you. Cause if it wasn't for you, the whole entire world would be in trouble. Guess who the Father sent for when we suffer? He sent the lover in you. Wouldn't be nothing but a bunch of malice and pain. Selfishness and greed stop at your name. And one day he's gonna give you forever. He's gonna give you. Well, a ho-ho for the lover, ain't none above you. Cause if it wasn't for you, the whole entire world would be in trouble. Guess who the Father sent for when we suffer? He sent the lover in you. Wouldn't be nothing but a bunch of malice and pain. Selfishness and greed stop at your name. And one day he's gonna give you forever. He's gonna give you.
Atasha Maya Yashva Yasha Naya Habatomanaya Kasara Talakaya. What? Awalamya Watamya. Talking about what that means. And that means you hear me, yo man, no woman, I love you all. I need you to live forever and always.
Yeah, keep on loving out there, those who get this. The love of many shall wax cold. Don't let them turn you cold. Come keep your heart warm. That's who the remnant is, I believe. Those who know how to love. As you can see, it ain't doing nothing out here but just getting colder and colder. And you the only hope this world got. The world is in trouble without you. We got to continue to bring forth this remnant. That's the greater work that Yeshaya was talking about that we would do.